In the heart of a bustling city, where glass towers scraped the sky and the air hummed with ambition, there lived a young executive. He was the picture of modern success. His calendar was a mosaic of colored blocks, his phone a constant stream of notifications, and his mind a whirlwind of tasks. He prided himself on 80-hour work weeks, an inbox zero obsession, and the endless pursuit of more. But lately, a feeling had begun to creep in, a sense of hollowness. Despite the constant motion, he felt he was accomplishing less. The more he did, the further his goals seemed to drift away. Frustration became his constant companion. One evening, after a day where his to-do list seemed to grow with every completed task, he slammed his laptop shut. He needed answers. A colleague, seeing his burnout, had mentioned an old tea master who lived in the quiet hills outside the city. "He doesn't teach productivity," the colleague had said, "but he might teach you something better." Desperate, he decided to go. The master's home was a simple wooden structure nestled among bamboo groves. The only sounds were the wind and a distant wind chime. The master himself was an elderly man with calm eyes. He moved with a slow, deliberate grace that stood in stark contrast to the young man's jittery energy. The executive bowed and launched straight into his problem. "I work constantly," he said, the words tumbling out. "I've read all the books, optimized all my systems. I never stop. But I feel like I'm running in place. I'm doing more, but achieving less. What is the secret to true productivity?" The master listened patiently, his expression unreadable. He simply gestured for the man to sit at the low table. Without a word, the master began to prepare tea. He brought out a beautiful antique ceramic teapot and a single small cup. The young man watched, his mind already racing, thinking about the emails piling up back at the office. The master filled the teapot with hot water and began to pour the tea into the cup. The rich, aromatic liquid filled it to the brim. And then he didn't stop. The young man watched in horror as the tea overflowed the cup, spilling across the polished wood of the table, a dark, spreading puddle. "Stop!" he cried out, unable to stay silent. "The cup is full. It can't hold anymore. Look, you're making a mess." The old master gently set the teapot down. His eyes met the young man's, and for the first time, the executive saw a deep, knowing kindness in them. And the master said, "Yes, like this cup, you are so full of your own plans, your busyness, your anxieties about the future, and your regrets about the past. You are so full that there is no space. No space for new ideas. No space for clarity. No space for the quiet voice of your own intuition. How can you possibly be effective if there is no room?" The young man stared at the overflowing cup, the steaming tea still dripping onto the floor. The simple, undeniable truth of the master's words hit him with the force of a tidal wave. He had been trying to pour more and more into a vessel that had been full for years. In that moment, he understood. He had mistaken motion for progress and busyness for purpose. He saw that his constant doing was not a path to achievement, but a barrier to it. The most essential ingredient for true productivity wasn't more time or more effort. It was space. True productivity isn't about filling every moment. It is about creating the emptiness within which focus and clarity can grow. Remember, rest is not idleness. Silence is not wasted time. They are the fertile ground from which all effective action springs. Empty your cup.